Okay guys, and welcome to this section. Now you'll find as a downloadable resource from this lecture a workbook called Workbook Events.xlsx. Highly suggest you download that. In that file you're going to find loads and loads of different tabs. There is a little guide at the front that says the tabs in green, such as these ones here, relate to code that should be used in the workbook object. Whoops, I clicked off. And the code in red will be used on worksheet objects, which are these ones just here. Now, up to now, everything we've looked at has required a manual intervention for our code to execute. Now, we did some really clever stuff when we generated reports, but still we had to go and say, run my code for the code to work. Now, wouldn't it be useful if you could have your code execute based on what was going on in Excel? Now luckily you can do precisely that using Workbook Events and Worksheet Events. Now we're going to cover a few of them on here, both Workbook and Worksheet, and we're going to add some really powerful code to these. For instance, wouldn't it be useful if every time someone opened your workbook, it automatically created a backup of itself, just in case anything went wrong with the workbook or they deleted some really important data? You would have a backup for every time an individual had opened the file. Or wouldn't it be useful if you knew how many people were actually accessing your file and where they accessed your file from? Well, we can do all of that with Workbook Events. We're going to have a look at how you introduce a splash screen, so when your workbook opens you get this beautiful pop-up message that says, hey, welcome to my jazzy spreadsheet. And we're also going to have a look at a top secret classified file that you're going to need a password to access. So we have a few fun things in here as well. Okay, I'll see you in the next lecture. Enjoy.